And we welcome him in, the champion of Wimbledon 2019, Novak Djokovic. Congratulations to you.
Thank you very much.
Again.
Yes.
It was last year you came through, seeded 12th, picked up the trophy, and seemed a bit surprised yourself. But since then, we say you've launched Novak 2.0. How would you describe your season?
Oh, well, it's arguably the best 12 months I've had, you know. Comparing to 2011 and 15, that were the best seasons I had. I mean, last 12 months has been an amazing journey, especially on slams. And at this stage of my career, I am giving the priority and dedication and most attention to the slams, and it's where I want to play my best. And you know, I won 4 out of 5 slams that I played on, and exactly in the position that I want to be in.
I could ask you about the first 3 sets. You don't have a break point. You're up 2 sets to 1. Let's go right to the 5th set. So many twists and turns in this 5th set. How were you able to get it done?
Well, it was very hard for me to read Roger's serve. I thought he served very well. I wasn't feeling that I was playing at my best. I definitely played bigger part of the match with no serve. Wasn't serving well. But one thing that I promised to myself coming into the court, that I'll stay tough mentally. Whatever the circumstances, whatever is happening on the court, off the court, that, you know, I'll be present and I'll never stop believing. And that's what got me back to the match when I was 2 match points down. 5th set, as most of the match, was a roller coaster, really. Could have gone different ways. I was break points up. I was a break-up as well, but then I played a terrible game at 4-2. And, you know, I was lacking that, I would say, sharpness in some points when I maybe could have finished the job earlier. But, you know, when you're playing Roger in finals of Wimbledon and you have, you know, a lot at stake, this is what happens. It affects you mentally. And, yeah, I mean, in these moments when I was match points down, it was kind of like flashback of US Open 2011 when similar thing happened. But I was just telling myself, okay, just try to read his serve, try to stay in the point, take 1 point at a time. And I know it sounds like a cliche, but it really works.
Novak, you were talking about chasing slam titles, and I already see with your gear, you have your 5 Wimbledons already on your jacket. So that's with Pete Sampras. I know it meant a lot when you reached his number at the US Open, too. Is that how you're going to measure your career, with numbers? You've said, I want to make history in this sport. That tends to be how we measure all sports, number of titles. What does it mean to you?
Well, I'm not going to sit here and say I don't care about it. Of course I care about history. I respect this sport. I love this sport with all my heart. And I am fortunate to have a great support of my wife, my kids, my parents, the closest people in my life. It's very relevant at this point, you know, for me to be able to have the platform to play tennis, to keep thriving, to keep working and fighting for the biggest trophies in sport and making history. If I don't have that support, because I cannot just think of myself as a tennis player. I'm a father, I'm a husband, so I have responsibilities, and I need to find that balance with the people around me. And as long as it's like that, I'm going to keep playing. And I said on the court that Roger inspires me as well with his effort at his age. He truly does. I truly feel that. And if I can stay healthy and committed, I feel like I can keep going.
Speak of balance, how did you kept so calm today from the first point to literally you ate some grass? How were you able to do that today?
Well, that's what I was saying before. I mean, that was one thing that I promised to myself. I made that commitment, so to say, and a deal with myself, is that whatever happens on and off the court, I need to stay calm and I need to stay present and keep fighting. And that's what happened really. When I was match points down, I just thought, okay, let me just try to read his serve, get a good position in the court, get a good play. I had read his serve in 40-30, second match point. He came in, I made a passing shot, cross court. He made a couple of unforced errors, and I was back. I was back in the match, and that's what happens. I mean, at this level, really few points, few details decide a winner, and I know that. I was coming into a match knowing that with Roger, finals of Wimbledon, regardless of his age or form, whatever, he's always going to play at really high level, and he's going to be aggressive. He's going to try to dominate the play, which he did for most of the match.